Hey loves, I just took my ponytail to the next level. From a slick back braid to a slick back bun to a slick back 20-inch drawstring kinky curly ponytail by CURLSQUEEN. If you guys want to see how easy it is to install this ponytail, keep on watching. I started off on freshly washed hair, and I used the African Pride leave-in and curl gel to just slick my hair back as much as possible. I did kind of go to bed with it already slightly slicked back, but I woke up the next morning and made sure it was like as stretched as possible, because whenever I get it as stretched as possible and then add gel on top of it when it's like semi-dry down, I feel like it lasts a little bit longer and it's a lot more slick. So you guys see that wave definition? That's what I'm going for. I'm gonna make sure I smooth it down as much as possible with a hard bore bristle brush, and make sure you get the back. I don't know, for me, I feel like the kinkiest part of my hair is always around the nape of my neck. So sometimes I'll even add edge control and gel together. But I'm gonna take a headband scrunchie and kind of like double loop it and make sure I do a low ponytail. If your hair is on the longer side, you're gonna wanna do a low ponytail because it's easier to camouflage it with the faux ponytail. So I'm just gonna braid my hair down, and then I'm going to end up putting it in a bun. Now, if your hair is on the shorter side and you can make like just a tiny bun without even having to like braid your hair down, the ponytail is gonna look even more seamless on you. But in this case, for my girls that have a little bit more thickness and length to your hair, this is gonna be the ultimate hack. So you wanna loop the end, and then we're gonna get ready to wrap it around. Now, if you still have enough length to make a braid, what you can do is loop it under. What you're gonna see me do right here, you can loop it like that if it's smaller, but if it's longer like mine, you wanna go ahead and just wrap it around, even though it's gonna be slightly bulky, but you'll see it'll still work. I actually put 2 rubber bands around to secure it in place because it was kind of drooped a little bit too much for me. So we're just going to double knot it, and then we're going to get into this drawstring ponytail. So this is by CURLSQUEEN, and it comes in a nice little satin bag like this for you to store it. And in the bag, you have a Tangle Teaser type brush, which worked perfectly on detangling the hair. And then a reversible bonnet. I love collecting these, y'all. You can never have too many bonnets as a black girl, okay? And this is how the drawstring ponytail looks itself, straight out the box. And then it comes with a drawstring, of course, very long, and then also 2 combs. And this is how it looks netted in the inside. So like I said, if you have shorter or smaller bun, this is gonna cover it really, really well. But it did stretch out a lot, so I was good with that. I was a little nervous that it wasn't gonna fit over my bun, but I just went and shampooed, detangled, shampooed and conditioned and detangled the ponytail before putting it on. And this is how I put the ponytail on. So I'm gonna start by taking that top comb and then putting the bottom comb on and making sure I have it secured in place. Then I'm going to drawstring the tie back down to tighten it up. And this is the trick that I like to do to tighten the ponytail around my hair. I'm going to take a bobby pin and open it up and place it right on that drawstring. I'm going to wrap it around my hair until I can't wrap it anymore. And I'm going to secure it in place with that bobby pin. Now I'm going to take additional bobby pins to further secure it in place, especially if your hair is on the thicker side and you have a thicker bun underneath. I wanted to just make sure that the ponytail was secured in place, okay? I could swing this ponytail around and it's not going nowhere, okay? So I did take, I want to say 3 or 4 bobby pins. So I did 1 at the top, 1 on each side, and then 1 at the bottom for extra security. Now, to make this ponytail look a lot more seamless, I'm going to take some hair from the bottom part of the ponytail and just kind of smooth and wrap it around the base. And this is going to help it look as seamless as possible, especially since it's obviously not my ponytail. But it just kind of hides that drawstring base. And then I'm going to take some foaming mousse. This is the fun part because I'm going to go in and define the hair. So again, this is how it looks with absolutely no product in it. And it was kind of already air drying, but I want to go back in and define it a little bit more. So I'm showing you guys an up close view of how it looks so far after wrapping that hair around the base. Very seamless. And I just love the texture match already without defining it. So I'm just taking a little bit of this foaming mousse, and I'm not going to make it like super defined where I take the dimming brush and like kind of define each curl. I'm just going in and kind of like finger combing through with the foaming mousse because I kind of want to go for more of a fluffy, voluminous look instead of it being super duper defined. And that is because, you know, my bun underneath is pretty thick. So in order for it to be as camouflage as possible, I do need this to be as voluminous and fluffy. So after adding that foam mousse in, I'm going to scrunch it a little bit. And then I'm going to take a diffuser and just kind of dry it down and fluff it out some more and add a little bit more volume to it. And you'll see me adding or kind of scrunching at the base as well, just to kind of have some coverage over that bun area.
This is a home ministry.
And after about 10 minutes of diffusing, this is how the ponytail is looking. This was like the easiest install ever. Like, I mean, this is not rocket science at all. Now, I did kind of trim some of the ends at the bottom just a little bit for any straggle pieces that I saw. But look at this. Seamless texture match. It's very lightweight. It feels amazing. And I honestly could get probably 2 or 3 days of this ponytail just being installed just like this. And for finishing touches, you know, I'm just going to take a little bit of edge control, wisp out some of my edges a little bit. But that is it. Like, I'm obsessed with this. It is 20 inches, kinky curly. So it matches textures that are like around the 3C or 3B, 3C range. They do have other textures and other lengths as well. But of course, this just matched mine perfectly. But 10 out of 10, okay? Definitely a way to elevate your ponytail. You guys, this is a game changer. Like, I am obsessed with this fluffy, long ponytail, y'all. 20 inches of kinky curly that literally matches my hair texture, okay? I know y'all see the waves swimming right into this ponytail. So I love this whole fluffy look. I didn't want it to be like super duper defined. I wanted it to be like flowy, voluminous, and it's not heavy at all. And I love that it came with a reversible satin bonnet, so it really will just be easy to just kind of like pin up, or you can just, you know, tie your hair down and then pin it up and put the bonnet on top. But all I'm going to do is just add a little bit of oil, and that is it. Like, literally this took me less than 10 minutes to install. Like I said, it's not heavy at all, and I love this look. And I really probably won't have to go in and redefine it, and that's why I feel like this is a great versatile type of style to do. So you can go from a bun to a ponytail in less than 10 minutes, okay? Shout out to CURLSQUEEN, because this is really, like I said, a game changer.